Vincent Malloy is 7 years old. He's always polite and does what he's told. For a boy his age, he's considerate and nice, but he wants just to be like Vincent Price. He doesn't mind living with his sister, dogs, and cats, though he'd rather share a home with spiders and bats. There he could reflect on the horrors he's invented and wander dark hallways alone and tormented. Vincent is nice when his aunt comes to see him, but imagines dripping her in wax for his wax museum. He likes to experiment on his dog, Abercrombie, in the hopes of creating a horrible zombie. And so he and his horrible zombie dog could go searching for victims in the London fog. His thoughts, though, aren't only of ghoulish crimes. He likes to paint and read, to pass some of the times, while other kids read books like Go, Jane, Go. Vincent's favorite author is Edgar Allan Poe. One night, while reading a gruesome tale, he read a passage that made him turn pale. Such horrible news he could not survive, for his beautiful wife had been buried alive. He dug out her grave to make sure she was dead, unaware that her grave was his mother's flower bed. His mother sent Vincent off to his room. He knew he'd been banished to the Tower of Doom, where he sentenced to spend the rest of his life alone with the portrait of his beautiful wife. While alone and sane, encased in his tomb, Vincent's mother burst suddenly into the room. She said, "If you want to go out and play, it's sunny outside, and in a beautiful day." Vincent tried to talk, but he couldn't speak. The years of isolation had made him quite weak. She took out some paper. So he took out some paper and scrawled with a pen. "I'm possessed by this house and can never leave it again." His mother said, "You're not possessed, and you're not almost dead. These games that you play are all in your head. You're not Vincent Price, you're Vincent Malloy. You're not tormented or insane, you're just a young boy. You're 7 years old, and you are my son. I want you to go outside and have some real fun." Her anger now spent, she walked out through the hall, while Vincent backed slowly against the wall. The room started to swell, to shiver and creak. His horrid insanity has reached its peak. He saw Abercrombie, his zombie slave, and his wife call from beyond the grave. She spoke from her coffin and made ghoulish demands, while through cracking walls reached skeleton hands. Every horror in his life had crept through his dreams, swept his mad laughter to terrified screams. To escalate the madness, he reached for the door, but fell limp and lifeless down on the floor. His voice was soft and very slow, as he quoted the Raven from Edgar Allan Poe. "And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore." Hello everyone, it's me, your friend Red. Thanks for watching or listening to my reading of Vincent. It's written by other than the great director Tim Burton. Yes, the same guy who wrote Batman, Corpse Bride, Nightmare Before Christmas, and such. I'm waiting for my big plan for my 300 subscribers, so when I reach 300, that's when I'm going to be doing my big special. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys stay safe and stay creepy, my friends.